Oh my god, I just remembered. Remember these out of touch Hollywood celebrities during Corona? Dude, during Corona, celebrities were in their homes singing a song and they thought they were like, this is gonna hit hard with the audiences. Celebrities are struggling. These Hollywood out of touch, oh my god. Those are the worst people I know of. But today we're gonna react to Sunny V2's video of the worst and the nicest Hollywood celebrities. So without further ado, let's start the video.
Who are the 5 nicest celebrities and who are the
Of course,
meanest?
what? Bill Nye? Is he mean? I know Keanu Reeves is like everybody thinks he's nice, right? I don't know about Bill Nye. I thought he was nice too.
I can tell you who the meanest one I ever met was. Uh-oh. Her name is Ellen DeGeneres.
But
Oh,
while points to Ellen being awful,
that's
is always highlighted as being
oh really?
kind. Take for example the time he was refused a table at IHOP after the server failed to realize it was Adam Sandler asking.
How the fuck do you not see that's Adam Sandler? This is, dude, this is like a TikTok bitch that doesn't understand. Dude, everybody recognizes Adam Sandler. What the fuck? He's like the most recognizable face ever.
Embarrassed, the server shared the CCTV to TikTok, prompting Adam Sandler to meet with the waitress personally, while joking about the rejection by stating, "For the record, I only left the IHOP because the nice woman told me the all-you-can-eat deal didn't apply to the milkshakes," although fans were impressed for a slightly different reason.
Oh, that's
It's very cool
nice.
of him to not assert that he's a celebrity and ask for special treatment. He acted just like a regular customer.
Dude, this is, I'm sorry, this is not even being nice. Dude, if a celebrity does something that we do on a daily basis, just being normal, dude, if celebrities just act normal, that's considered being super nice in the celebrity world. Dude, this is not even
And didn't challenge
this is not even that special. He was just a normal person.
one.
The problem that is everybody else is a piece of shit.
To wedding photo bombs, and that time he randomly appeared for some chicken.
Hi guys. No way.
Holy shit.
No
Imagine working there, you see fucking Adam Sandler.
way. You're joking.
He filmed a good chunk of Mr. Deeds in my hometown, and he was simply the nicest man ever.
That was a good
He
movie.
signed autographs after a full 14-plus hour day of shooting. Didn't matter how long the line was, he made sure every single person got to say hello. He had time for photographs
That's
and
nice.
chats with everyone in town, frequented all the local coffee shops and posed with employees. He seemed to really care and know how excited we all were to have a movie happening and always had a smile, although Adam's fans aren't the only people to talk very highly of him.
You guys love each other. Is that fair?
I hate Jimmy Kimmel. I hope he's in this list of the meanest people, of the meanest celebrities. I fucking hate Jimmy Kimmel. He's like a normie ass dude. He's so fucking boring. I don't understand why people watch this shit. This is like the most normie shit you can find.
To say?
For sure.
Yeah. I hear each of you individually talking about the other in such fond terminology.
Yeah.
After Pete Davidson worked with Adam Sandler on Saturday Night Live, Pete went on to state he's just such a cool, nice guy. I can't explain how wonderful of a person.
But that's because Pete seems like a nice person as well. So they go along, they just chill out, have a good normal time. Just normal people, just
like caring and sweet and not
sweet,
crap,
good
which
people.
is very rare to find. But while Adam Sandler's happy on-screen mood clearly extends to his personal life, Mike Myers from Austin Powers is apparently much different when the cameras aren't rolling.
Wait,
Woody-
wait, what? Really? I was almost certain that Mike Myers was a nice person. What the fuck? This actually shocked me.
Users expose Mike Myers as an absolute nightmare to work with. The article referred to a tweet reading, "Mike Myers had me fired off the set of The Love Guru because I made eye contact with him and I was there as his bodyguard."
Bro, listen, I'm just gonna tell you this. If you're a celebrity, guess what? That's basically in the fucking name. People are gonna see you and react. You're a fucking celebrity. If you don't want that, you should never become one. If people look at you, that's because you're a celebrity. That's basically what people do. They look at you because they know you from somewhere, from a movie, or you know. It's just insane. It's just like being a drug addict and being mad because some people say that, oh, you're using drugs, but that's what you are, fucking drug addict.
The tweet had been posted by a person named Jay Brody, who then expanded on the incident in a podcast.
You'll be basically guarding Mike Myers' trailer. They're like, here's the catch. Can't look at him. But I realized, like, I can't let just anyone into the trailer. So I look up, I catch his eye for a second. I give him a nod to let him know I'm cool, and then I look away, and within an hour...
I'm sorry, but I don't trust any podcast people. I'm sorry, I have seen so many of these podcasts, single podcast guys that talk about a lot of this shit. I don't trust any of them anymore. These podcast people are just, it's sus as fuck.
Or I get a phone call letting me know that I'm fired.
Maybe he's a nice guy, I don't know, but I just don't trust him.
Anecdotes about Mike Myers' terrible attitude. I was an extra in Love Guru and remember being told we can't make eye contact with Mike. When I tell people this, they don't believe me. Thanks for confirming. People always wonder why there weren't more Austin Powers movies, but never realize how many stories there are like this about him. Basically, no one wants to work with this guy. With one of these other stories coming from the set of The Cat in the Hat, where Mike's co-star Amy Hill stated his area was all covered with tenting because he didn't want anybody seeing him.
That is kind of understandable. If you dress up as a fucking cat in a hat, I would not have anybody see me. I would never even be... I don't even want to run the fucking movie. Why do you even audition to that if you don't want to be seen in the fucking suit?
It was so weird, it was just the worst. I was miserable. Hill also revealed how Diva Myers selfishly kept everyone waiting for hours, overruled the director, and even had someone standing by.
Dude, I cannot watch Wayne's World now. Because Wayne's World is one of my favorite movies. Maybe it changed through the years. Maybe it was not like that back then.
Just holding his personal chocolates in a dish. It was just a horrible, nightmarish experience, although people have only ever said the opposite about Steve Buscemi. Buscemi worked as a New York firefighter before quitting to pursue acting.
Really?
Although when the Twin Towers were destroyed on September 11, Buscemi walked into his old fire department to volunteer, working 12 hours a day for a week straight in the hopes of finding survivors. He called his old firehouse, then receiving no reply, headed to the site, where he found his former engine company. I asked if I could join them, he said, adding I could tell they were a little suspicious at first, but I worked with them that day.
Isn't he a good friend of Adam Sandler? Isn't that interesting that like people that are nice always hang out with each other and like want to be with each other, and people that are pieces of shit, they want to be with each other? It's like, it's almost like a magnet. It's like a piece of shit magnet if you are a piece of shit.
It was a privilege to be able to do it. It was great to connect with the firehouse I used to work with and with some of the guys I worked alongside. Note, this was in 2001 after he was already extremely famous from movies such as Fargo. Yet
oh, really?
An independent article on his volunteering. Very few photographs and no interviews exist because he declined them. He wasn't there for publicity. Wouldn't you think you were hallucinating if Steve Buscemi helped you out of the rubble? What a great humble guy. With a Reddit comment then offering a slightly more personal story. I used to serve him all the time and he never once was a diva. Always had a smile on his face, and I mean I don't even think he once had a complicated order. He always ordered the most simple thing on the menu.
He has a face of a douchebag, but he acts super nice. That is not very often you see that.
20+%. Not to mention Buscemi gets extra credit for being close friends with Adam Sandler. However, it seems Jerry Seinfeld was left out of the
you can tell. He has that face.
Given every clip of him I've seen outside of his shows is just him being an unlikable douche with an ego the size of the
I could tell this.
This sentiment began with a Larry King interview from 2007.
Oh, I've seen this one.
It was the #1 show on television, Larry.
Oh, I've seen this one. Kind of Larry King was an asshole here, though.
Do you know who I am? 75 million viewers. Last episode.
What? Don't take it so bad.
Well, that's the big difference between being canceled and being #1.
Okay, I'm sorry. B-movie
opens. Can we get a resume in here for me?
B-movie opens tomorrow.
Although this attitude extends into other moments.
He looks like a piece of shit. You should never judge a book by its covers, but sometimes you can.
It's like the time he rejected Kesha.
I love you so much.
Oh, thanks.
Dude, Kesha was so cool here. She just wanted to say hi and like just wanted to be nice. Dude, he's just out of touch piece of shit. I cannot say anything else. He's like, I'm important, don't get close to me. Who are you? I'm like, dude, it's narcissistic fucking behavior.
No thanks.
Please?
No thanks.
A little one.
Yeah, no
Why not? Why won't you?
That was a nice moment. I don't know who that was.
Yeah, it was Kesha.
Okay.
Jerry then offered no apology for rejecting her.
I don't hug a total stranger. I have to meet someone, say hello. I need to know, who are you?
No,
and
I
she was
really-
very nice about it. We laughed about it.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you hug her afterwards?
No.
Det var jo en brann her for 2 år siden.
Oh, fucking
som hadde glemt å...
fucking Norwegian commercials, dude. This YouTube ad shit. Okay, just continue.
Leading Kesha to change her mind about him for pretty obvious reasons.
What happened with Jerry Seinfeld?
Oh my god. Are you friends with him?
I am not.
Okay, we're good. It was like the saddest moment of my life.
Jerry also has a...
Okay, listen, dude. If that's the saddest thing of your life, you have not experienced shit in your life. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
reputation for destroying the paparazzi.
The wordplay is like a bomb. I'm sure comics go through all the time.
Another very weak question.
And after Lady Gaga was moved to his luxury basketball box for acting rudely at a game, he had this to say.
This woman's a jerk. I hate her. I can't believe they put her in my box, which I paid for. This is what you give people the finger and you get upgraded? Is that the world we're living in now?
Hysterical, I love him.
Jerry Seinfeld's meanness definitely has a charisma to it. However, if you're wanting a more humble type of...
Yeah, hell yeah. Post is the best. Dude, this is so far my favorite. I love Post. I fucking love Post. Is a god. Post is an angel. Post is the best. Post is everything.
Charisma. Then we have to talk about Post Malone. With entire compilations dedicated to him treating other people kindly, there are almost too many wholesome moments to choose from.
Did you draw this? This is awesome. I love you too. Thank you. Cool hat.
There was that time he went out of his way to greet a 21-year-old having his first beer, or that time he gave his $5,000 guitar to a fan after a concert.
You want a guitar? It's like a $5,000 guitar, so you have to promise me. You gotta promise me that you're gonna take care of it and play it. Okay?
Don't touch his beard though. That's kind of weird to do, but okay.
Post Malone
He's so
treats
nice.
in the opposite way to Jerry Seinfeld.
Boss, I want you to know that I really like your music.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
That means a lot to me.
Can you say hello to Nicole?
Well, hi, Nicole. Love you guys.
And when this fan...
But you see what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to be an asshole here, but I'm just gonna say this. He doesn't even... He's nice, okay? But this is just normal behavior to me. Like, if somebody says, can you say hi to Nicole? Most people just say, hello, Nicole. Hello. You know, just being nice. Just being normal. I would say this is just being... All these celebrities that are acting, that are like considered being super nice, they are super nice, but they're just acting like normal people. Is it a problem that Hollywood is full of pieces of shit? So the audience and we are getting used to pieces of shit. So when we see a normal person, we think it's nice. Well, they're just being normal.
Somehow made it past security. Post Malone hugs the guy and treats him respectfully before he's taken off the stage.
Yeah,
In a
he
different
got
instance,
fucking...
Post Malone let a fan come on stage to play the guitar part in Stay, and it's therefore no surprise that fans have told anecdotal stories such as someone in a similar thread said Post moved into his brother's street and went and introduced himself to all his new neighbors and invited them for a barbecue. Genuinely sounds like an awesome guy.
Yeah.
I believe this 100%. He had a party at an Airbnb or something a few houses down from my group's Airbnb, and he legit went around the cul-de-sac himself inviting everyone to the party.
That is
He also
nice.
spent the entire night
Going out of your way to do this is super nice. This is not even being normal. This is just being going out of your way to be nice. That is super cool.
in between groups, chatting and generally being a phenomenal host and ensuring everyone had a blast. 10 out of 10 dude. But while nobody has anything negative to say about Post Malone, it seems nobody has anything positive to say about Chevy Chase. Remember when Pete Davidson praised Adam Sandler earlier in the video? Well, Pete had the opposite to say about Chevy Chase, stating, he's a fucking...
It is something with these faces. Wait just a second. I cannot find it now. It is something with these faces that it like... Do you see the... It's kind of a resemblance with these pieces of shits. They have like similar faces too. Interesting.
Chevy Chase was fired from Community after calling Donald Glover the N-word. Not to mention before the firing, Chase was simply difficult to work with.
He was someone that did not want to be there for the hours that we were keeping. He sometimes could be in not great moods.
Earlier in his career, Chevy Chase had gotten into a fist fight with Bill Murray.
Holy shit!
Robert Downey Jr. Chase stated, "Didn't your father used to be a successful director? Whatever
Oh no. Oh no.
happened to him? Boy, he sure died, you know, he sure went to hell."
Holy fucking shit.
It's therefore no surprise that even Will Ferrell stated, "The worst host was Chevy Chase." Yet Chevy Chase foolishly claims that all criticism is just jealousy.
Did you just say that writers...
Ah, I see. What every fucking narcissist would say. No, it's not me. It is not me. It's everybody else. I'm a good guy. It's everybody else. Dude, if 10 people say you're shit, you're fucking shit.
Writing anything negative is jealousy? Yeah, I did. What kind of jealousy? I'm funnier than them? Yeah, I guess maybe. I'm considered good looking? Yeah, there you have it.
If you need to tell everybody else that you're funnier than others, trust me, bro, you're not the funny one here.
Case needs a lesson on humility, and who better to teach it than Shaquille O'Neal?
Shaq, the Shaq attack.
And that's why I am where I am now.
I'm a little bit annoyed sometimes by Shaq because he's like, sometimes he's too much about the money thing. But he's a sweet and big guy, dude. He's a sweet, nice, big guy, dude. But sometimes he's like, oh, I bought the whole fucking franchise or whatever.
With myself, I don't look down on people because they're lesser.
He flex sometimes, but hey, that's okay sometimes, I guess. I don't know.
He retired from basketball, divorced from his wife, and had no idea where his life was going next.
Aww.
76,000 square foot house by yourself, no kids. Go to the gym, nobody's playing in the gym. You go to their room, nobody's there.
It was during this period that Shaq's mom Lucille gave him some advice.
And then the queen, Dr. Lucille O'Neal, said, "Hey man, I don't know you no more. You need to humble yourself." And when Mama talks, a true man listens.
After which Shaq began working on becoming a better person. He'd state, "The day I killed the narcissist Shaq is the day my kids texted me, 'Hey daddy, I miss you.' Bro, when I got one of those texts, man, I actually cried then. I didn't know what to say. After I got that love from them, I said, you know what, I'm not gonna be the asshole Shaq no more. Because I was an asshole and I lost everything. The day I released all that me, Shaq is the day the blessings opened up. As a result, Shaq's been trying to create a fairly..."
It is interesting how easy it actually is. It sounds incredibly easy, but if you give stuff to others, you will receive stuff. It sounds almost like a dream, but it's true. Like, it's almost like people say, oh, he's nice, let's be nice to him. He's mean, let's give him shit.
Unique legacy.
Talk about legacies. I want mine to be one sentence. Shaq was a nice guy.
Which has been aided by his random acts of kindness, purchasing bikes, shoes, and laptops for less fortunate children. It seems the only people Shaq won't give money to are his own kids.
Hell yeah.
Respectable nepotism. You get all A's this next semester, you can get whatever you want. So he gets all A's, and I was like, go to the dealership and pick one. Then I get a call from Tesla. I said, man, you better take your ass across the street to Honda.
But while Shaq is an obvious choice as a nice celebrity, someone you might not expect to be rude is Bill Nicest.
I did not expect this when I saw this in the thumbnail or the fucking start of the video.
Science guy. I met Bill Nye as a kid and he was the biggest asshole I've ever met. It was a huge letdown after watching his show so often in class. My science teacher from 7th grade told us she had an explanation for why she tried to show us as few Bill Nye videos as possible. I believe she said she attended either a science workshop or an event for teachers where Bill Nye was there, and he was completely rude to her and dismissed her the whole time. Bill's dark side becomes pretty obvious when he debates other scientists. However, it seems he becomes the meanest when talking to his most popular demographic, kids. Bill Nye came to visit my university. I was sorely disappointed.
Dude, how hard can it be to be just nice and good when the camera is on and to kids? Just turn it on. Just turn it on for like half an hour, 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. Dude, we work 8 hours a day, every day, and we can turn it on. Dude, I'm a nurse in the cancer department. I don't just turn off and being mean to patients. I need to turn on and smile to people even though I have a bad day, because that's just my job. I need to be nice even though I feel shit. And that's what your job is. Just be nice to people for like 2-3 hours a day and just do whatever you want when you're lonely with yourself.
Bill Nye relied on sexist jokes to relate to the crowd. He kept complimenting women's legs and saying weird stuff about how sexy women are. He was trying to be relatable, but was sorely mistaken, as he faced a crowd of driven female engineers and scientists. He went on about climate change and basically insinuated that we could be the policy changers while the real scientists did the real work. I couldn't believe how...
He's one of those kids that didn't get any puss when he was younger, so now he has some money and he thinks he can talk badly to women and thinking he will get some pussy. You fucking loser maniac.
Much my views of him were falling apart.
I thought Bill Nye was a nice guy. I'm actually genuinely shocked.
I later heard that he wouldn't speak with students, only professors, with this anecdote following the very...
Oh, I know people like that.
...my hero until I heard him talk. Although thankfully Keanu Reeves is the perfect balance.
I was not that bad about Bill Nye. He's a piece of shit, but hey, what a...
Between
Everybody knows this though. Everybody knows this.
Good and evil. While filming the second two Matrix movies, Keanu Reeves chose to give up $75 million worth of his movie earnings, instead redirecting the money to the special effects team who he said deserved it more. Even then, this might not have been his most charitable act whilst filming. As a Reddit user stated, a family friend builds movie sets, doesn't design, is one of the poor dudes that just builds. Anyways, he worked on the set for The Matrix, and Keanu heard about family trouble he was having and gave him a $20,000
Jesus Christ.
Out, although money isn't the only thing that Keanu has given
That
up.
is so
in 2011,
nice.
he was candidly filmed giving up his seat on the New York subway, and 3 years later in 2014, he waited patiently for 20 minutes in the rain outside the wrap party of his own film Daughter of God after a mix-up because he didn't want to cause a scene. He didn't say, "Hey, I'm Keanu Reeves," or "Yo man, this is my party," once to the bouncer, and the owner of the club was horrified when he found out afterwards that the actor was standing in the rain. It's therefore no surprise that there's an extremely popular subreddit dedicated to Keanu Reeves being awesome.
I have a question. I'm sorry for stopping the video so many times, but I have a genuine question. If you're a celebrity, right, and you get enough attention from a movie, enough attention from a TV series, enough attention from a Netflix special, whatever it might be, isn't that enough for you? Why do you need to act like you want even more attention, or why do you want more attention just normally when you're out in the streets? Bro, just act normal, just be down to earth normal. Why do you need more attention while you're being out in the streets? You get enough in the movies and TV series. That's how I think Keanu Reeves behaves. He's like, oh, I got my movies, I got my whatever I have, and that's enough for me. Now I can behave normally. That's what I think.
Although if there's one person who could offset this kindness with meanness, it's definitely Ellen.
Oh my god. Everything about this piece of shit is bad. The face, the show, dude. She cannot even be nice on her fucking show while she's on air.
Generous. Right now we all need a little kindness. You know, like Ellen DeGeneres.
Oh, I always hated her. I hated her before it was popular to hate her. She's just so fucking irritating. Jesus Christ.
She's also notoriously one of the meanest people alive. Respond to this with the most insane stories you've heard about Ellen being mean, and I'll match everyone with $2 to LA Food Bank. This was the tweet that started her downfall, as nobody could have expected how bad the responses would be. When I was 15, the Ellen Show was doing a contest of fans making a bust of her and sending it to her. I worked so hard on this and even wrote her a...
You should never send something to a narcissist piece of garbage that is only having care for herself and nobody else. You should never sell or send something that you made of her because she thinks so highly of herself. She will think it's an insult.
Letter.
Let me guess what will happen.
Later, she used it as a prop in a game and gave it away to a random person with $500 attached to the bottom. Working for her, I was instructed.
Oh, it was not. Okay, never mind. It was not that bad as I thought.
Can't look her in the eye and never ever say hi to her first. But don't worry, she definitely won't be saying hi to you in the first place. She creates the most toxic environment for her staff. I worked at Real Food Daily, served her and Portia a brunch.
And look what happened. Nobody likes her now. She shot herself in the foot, and nobody just likes her. If she just acted, like I said earlier, normally for like the few hours she has on air, nobody would have noticed. She can be a douchebag to everybody else in her private life. That's what she decides on her own. But at least don't be that on air, for fuck's sake. That's the only job that you have.
Crunch. She wrote a letter to the owner and complained about my chipped nail polish. Not that it was on her plate, but just that it was on my hand. I'd worked till closing the night before, and this was the next morning, almost got me fired. Chris Pontius stated on Steve-O's podcast that he wasn't surprised to hear these anecdotes.
It's crazy that all this stuff's come out, like, about Ellen being mean, because when I met her, I thought she was really mean, like, and she's like, so what do I gotta do? And she's just pissed to be there, and then she comes out on stage and she's like, all like funny, nice Ellen, you know, like the person.
You guess everybody that thinks she's nice on her fucking show cannot see through the fucking mask.
That they think she is.
And apparently neither were the 10 employees who came forward 4 months later to expose her terrible working environment.
Toxic, phony, hypocrite, liar. That's what she is. We were told from the very beginning, don't talk to Ellen, don't do this, you can't go into her office. It was very nerve-wracking, very stressful. We all walked on eggshells all the time.
As a result,
look at her. Of course. Of course.
Ellen took a 14-week hiatus, returning with a pretty standard apology.
Sometimes I get sad, I get mad, I get anxious, I get frustrated, I get impatient.
Well, here's the thing though, Ellen. Here's the thing, Ellenizo. Here's the thing. I get frustrated too. Everybody that has a fucking job gets frustrated. You can have a grandfather, a father that dies. Will you use that sadness to affect other people around you? Sometimes yes, but most times you will put on a mask. You're an actor, you piece of shit. Put on a mask, that's your job. And be nice. Jesus Christ. It's your job. Everybody has problems, but we all put on a mask to make other people happy.
As in May 2022, Ellen's show was cancelled completely.
Yeah, she's never been on air in the first place. What a fucking god. Anyways, this was kind of expected. That was kind of expected, most of them. And yeah, hope you... Oh, fuck. YouTube commercial again. Jesus Christ, these YouTube commercials. Dude, they blocked all of my ad blocks. I cannot use any of the ad blocks. Anyways, hope you like my reaction. See you guys next time.